On April 6, 2021, I started playing chess and I sucked. I was in high school, bored in class, and I wanted a game to play on my school's computer. All the classics were banned. I'm talking Agario, Minecraft, cool math games, they got them all. So I googled chess.com, not even knowing it was a real thing. I made an account and I lost 20 out of my first 25 games. This is my first ever game of online chess played with a whopping 30% accuracy. I start off with e4, my opponent goes knight c6. I was actually really surprised by my first few moves. They were actually pretty good. I just developed my pieces. A few moves down the line, I blunder my knight in one move, so that's great. And then later in the game, my opponent actually blunders a back rank, but I win a pawn instead, obviously. My opponent blunders it again. This is just mate in one. And I go knight f7 for some reason. I don't even know what this does. My opponent takes a pawn. I go back to g5, and my opponent blunders this mate for like the fourth time. I go after his pawn, he blunders the mate again, and instead of having mate in one, I blunder my rook. So basically I was so bad at chess at the beginning that it motivated me to get better. So the main thing I did is I played a lot of chess. I averaged 9 games per day over 3 years. I have no life. I started mainly by playing blitz, but I realized that I improved faster if I played rapid and thought deeper about my moves. Also, every single time you lose a game, you need to figure out why you lost that game. Using the engine is a good resource for this, just to figure out what you overlooked or what tactic you missed. The second thing I did was I supplemented my playing of chess with studying. So I learned mainly from watching videos. Daniel Naroditsky is by far my favorite content creator to learn from. Gotham Chess is also good for beginners. I'll put some more recommendations in the description. You could also study openings, tactics. I would definitely emphasize tactics over openings because that will be what decides most games. So if you want to study tactics, puzzles will be your main resource for that. And I've also read one chess book, 100 Endgames You Must Know. It was helpful, but it was kind of boring. So if you want to study by reading a chess book, find one you're interested in. But yeah, you definitely need to supplement playing chess with actually learning about the game. I also want to add that there are many ways to study chess, even more than I mentioned. Don't force yourself to study chess just to study chess. Do what you enjoy, right? So if you're not big into reading, don't go read a chess book because you're not going to enjoy it and you're probably not going to finish it. So let's say you like puzzles, just keep doing puzzles. If you like videos, find a content creator that you can learn from. Just do what you will actually enjoy doing so you spend more time studying. The third thing I did was I started playing over the board. So I joined my local club and I started playing weekly tournaments there. And losing to the crack 9-year-olds there really motivates you to get better. Yeah, also playing over the board tournaments is fun and you might meet some cool people. So yeah, this brings me to what I think is the main factor for improvement, and that is a love for the game.
How did people that were successful at getting good at chess quickly? What were some of the commonalities, some of the patterns that you saw?
I would say it's obsession and also love of the game.
The easiest way is like love chess, be obsessed.
I became obsessed with chess when I first started playing, and this led to me spending hours each day studying, playing, thinking about chess. And ultimately, if you do that over a long period of time, you will improve. Okay, one more thing. If you're in a rating plateau and your rating hasn't gone up by about 100 points over the course of a year, then that's okay, but it means whatever you're doing to practice chess isn't working. So I was in a similar situation. I was hard stuck 1800 for the longest time, and I reevaluated my study habits. So I realized that the weakest part of my game was tactics. So I focused mainly on puzzles for a few months, and my tactics greatly improved, and I finally got out of 1800. That's my chess journey. Hopefully you can take some wisdom that I've gotten over the past few years and improve your own game. And thanks for watching.